wait till, I'll move. All right, let's, just like, okay. All in favor? 3 yeas, 4 yeas.
Yes.
No for the record, Councilman King is here. 4 yeas, no nays. The minutes are adopted. Item number 3, Mr. Green was not given Mr. Jonathan Green wasn't given proper notice. He will be at our next meeting, so we will defer number 3A to the next meeting. 4, we have a motion, M25-178. As you know, the New Orleans City Council has an appointment to the Quality Assurance Review Advisory Committee for the Office of Inspector General. This appoints Monica J. Manzella as the chair of said committee. I will make that motion. Can I get a second? Second by Councilmember King. Please vote your machines. 4 yeas. Wait, Mr. There you go. 4 yeas, no nays. She is appointed by motion. Our last item we have today is to establish.
Sorry, I just wanted to clarify that
Okay.
that motion will go to the consent agenda.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Next up, we have ordinance number 35039 to establish and ordain section 70-565 of the Code of the City of New Orleans relative to the imposition and collection of fees and service charges for any collection of taxes and license and permit fees on behalf of the state of Louisiana or any public office, department, or board not subject to the provisions of the Home Rule Charter. This simply clarifies what apparently needs to be clarified, that if there is a collection process being done, if there are being things such as millages or sales taxes being collected, that if we as a city are not clearly authorized to collect a fee for said charge, that will not be collected. Mr. Druso.
Well, first, let's just be clear. This is addressed given the lawsuit that has a hearing right now where there's maybe some settlement conversations. I'd like to know where the administration is. I mean, they're the ones who've objected to this, so I would think they would be in chambers today to tell us why this is a problem.
Well, I don't think Valerie's in that qualified to address that one. She's like, I'm just covering you, Val. That's not in Val's wheelhouse. So she's here for the appointment that we had to pass over. So, but what I will say, Mr. Druso, is that I am not putting this on the consent agenda, so it'll be on the regular agenda. So the administration will have ample time at our full council meeting to discuss this ad nauseum. So this will not be on the consent agenda, Anita. So
I mean, again, though, I want to stress the point. My view is part of the reason that the administration has reneged on the deal is because of this collection of fees. And now we are legislatively saying it can't happen, and they're not here to discuss with us the purported issue that it will create with the budget, which again leads me to my conclusion that this budget crisis is manufactured. Well, and if you are here because you really want to challenge it, then be here and let us know at committee where the work is usually done to start.
Well, and to your point, there were 4 lawyers and a tremendous amount of effort and money being spent yesterday to try and keep spending money. But when we have an actual item on the agenda that directly affects the budget and fee collection authority of the city of New Orleans, no one's paying attention and no one seems to care. So it does seem that the priorities of the administration are somewhat misplaced in that this was a calendar, this was a agenda that was properly advertised. I would assume that someone would have read that we were having this discussion. This would have been an opportunity to present why the fees are necessary, as well as to highlight some of the challenges we're facing in our budget that thus far we have gotten no actual information regarding any said challenges. So with that, but we will move this to the full council. I'll move to report it favorably, but I will acknowledge to my colleagues that it will go to the council, not on the consent agenda for a full discussion. So I've moved. Councilman Druso. Yes, go ahead.
I do want to ask a question. What would happen if it were not considered and we had a presentation on this issue at the next committee? What is delayed by us not addressing this in this time frame?
Well, I think that when you look at some of the pending budget crises for other state subdivisions, I think moving this and having certainty would certainly allow for our teachers and our students and the like to be able to move forward on it. Now, that said, Mr. Green, like I said, I'm committed that the full council meeting, I'll have a set time for this, and I'll give the opportunity for the administration to have a full presentation if they so choose.
Okay.
So, with that, moved seconded by Councilman Giarrusso. Okay, that's 4 yeas, no nays. It moves to the full council, not on the consent agenda. Thank you, Anita. With that, Mr. Green moves that we adjourn. I will second. All in favor, vote your machines. Say aye. 4 yeas, no nays, we're adjourned. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
6 minutes.
There you go. Don't worry, Eugene, I'm gonna let him present.